Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope we're doing well. And today I just wanted to clear up something that happened earlier this morning. I know that if you've been following me on Twitter, you might know what's going on. And if you follow me on YouTube and you have your subscription box turned on, etc., then you know exactly what it is if you were at all near your YouTube subscription page today. So what had happened was I was trying to unlist all of my previous live streams because I was going to do a test. And I even put a post out on the social tab, on the community tab, to explain, hey, by the way, I'm trying to unlist all of my live streams from the past because I want to see if it has any impact on the algorithm. And I was going to try doing it for about 2 weeks of having all my live streams and all my future live streams go unlisted right after they finish, just to see what impact it would have on the channel, if any, right? Just doing a little bit of an experiment. And so as I'm going through the page, there's an option where you can click to have all videos. Now, the problem was I was under the live streams tab specifically. So when I clicked the box to have all on that page, an option came up to click all. And so I assumed logically that that meant all of the live streams, all of the videos under the live streams tab. Turns out I unlisted every single video that I've ever posted, which is a lot. I've been posting one video pretty much every single day, at least one video every single day for the better part of a year. So that's a crap ton of videos to become unlisted. So I realized what had happened. I freak out. I decided to just reverse everything. So I go do the same thing. I say, all right, let me go ahead and click that all button again and now re-list or unenlist these videos. And it turns out that by doing so, it ended up posting all of these videos into all of my subscribers' subscriber feed, which basically meant Odin's movie blog took over everyone's subscription page for a very short period of time. As soon as I realized this, I, of course, freaked the hell out and was like, oh my gosh, what the hell did I do? I need to fix this now, and have since unlisted a lot of those videos and actually was able to figure out how to relist all the videos without it showing up in that way. So basically what happened, or from what I can gather, is that all of the previous live streams that had already been unlisted from when I used to unlist the live streams back when I thought that that was going to have any, some type of impact, because I was always told, oh yeah, if you leave your live streams listed, it's going to impact the channel. But that meant that those videos had never fully processed, and therefore it had never fully posted onto the channel. My guess is that when I decided to list or relist all of my videos, which included the ones that were already unlisted, that it showed up as a brand new video for many people. And so, which also actually even included some personal videos that I did not ever want to be listed, which included images of my family, included videos of my family members. And so luckily I was able to get those private because obviously, as much as I would love to share that stuff with you guys, there's certain things that I can't, because it's other family members that I cannot post pictures and images of kids because I need their permission to do so, because obviously that's the right thing to do, right? I shouldn't just be posting pictures of, my nephew without first talking to my sister, right? That's just not something that I should be doing. So I was luckily able to get those taken care of. But yeah, it was a freaky morning because I had those things that I needed to take care of. And then I also, of course, had the fact that I lost about 30 plus subs in that entire process in about 10 minutes. Like it was kind of funny in retrospect, looking back on it, because I was updating the page and I was like, oh my gosh, how many people are being affected by this? And then I saw just the numbers dropping by 5s and 10s. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this needs to be fixed. And so luckily I was able to fix it. And so because it seemed only the only videos that were being posted in people's subscription feeds were, I know, I'm frustrated by this too, River, were videos that had never been public at any point, because after they had gone live, they had been put as unlisted. And so that's the reason why I think someone said, why am I getting 140 new videos from Odin's movie blog? Well, that's probably about as many live streams as I've done over the last year and a half or so. But anyway, I have now been able to unenlist or relist videos from previously. So all the videos are back now live on the channel, other than the live streams themselves. I went to my other account, which is subscribed to this account, just to double check to say, okay, let me just make sure that it's not going to show up in the subscription feed again. I did it like 10 at a time at first, nothing showed up. And then I decided just to do in mass all of the videos. And sure enough, any video that has already been public on the channel was not showing up. It looks like it was only all of those live streams that had had not ever been public on the channel beforehand. So I just wanted to say I'm very sorry. Again, mea culpa. It was totally my fault. It was an accident, but it was still totally my fault. I really should have thought things through and done things on a much lower scale before just mass unlisting and then mass relisting them again. It was not my intention to flood your feeds. And so if you're watching this and you're one of the persons that unsubscribed, I understand why you did that. But just know that I have since fixed the issue. So if you still want to have access to the content, if you feel like resubscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. I promise to never play with that button again. And I hope that that issue never happens. And I think YouTube really does need to fix its system overall, because of course this was me using the new studio, which if anyone who's ever used the new YouTube Studio knows, it can be very confusing and it's not very clear where certain things are and what certain things do. And so I just wanted to make a video apologizing for anyone that was affected by that, for anyone whose newsfeed was just taken up by my videos today. And again, I'm very sorry about that, and it was not my intention to do so. So that's just a little context. I know there's been a lot of people that are confused because I tried to take care of it as quickly as possible, so some people didn't even notice it because some people just weren't even on YouTube. But those that were, again, I'm sorry that that happened. Also, I did want to cover a little bit. I don't want to go into too much detail about the second point, but it is something that needs to be said. There is a YouTuber who's active on Twitter and also has a YouTube channel. She used to be known as my sister from Ireland. That's how I used to describe her on the channel. She was a part of the the reason why I don't want to really say her name or her channel is because I'm so sick and tired of it that I don't think it's worth even giving her that type of recognition for the name. But I still want to talk about it because it's important. She used to be on the live streams that me, Lethal Lightning, and Hey Viv would do on the channel, where it was the League of Nations stream. And recently she's just gone off the rails, really psychotic behavior. And I don't like to throw that word around. I try to avoid that type of talk as much as I possibly can, but I really can't go past that now because of some of the things that have been said. One of the things that was done was on her community tab, she posted a tweet that I had posted in a conversation with someone else, not even with her, where I was talking about a joke that apparently started off on Anna's channel in the Jack Show, which I don't watch regularly. I'm just going to admit that straight up, where essentially there is a joke now called Cancer Baby. And it all came about because apparently Anna, and again, this is all from a third-hand source, so I could be wrong on this, was that there was a baby that just was a very ugly baby, which we all know exists. And so in that conversation, again, I guess I can see why this would be an inside joke, and you had to kind of be there to get it. And if you're a fan of her channel and you're a fan of that show, you're going to get it, and most likely you're going to find it funny. And so she said that, the baby was so ugly that it was like a cancer baby. And someone went after me and said, oh, so you're okay with people making fun of cancer? And I'm like, but they're not making fun of cancer. Like, I think that you have to understand the context of where this is being said. I would never have made that joke. That's not the type of humor that I personally would take part in. But I think that I'm going to defend, my friend's right to be able to say the jokes. And the biggest issue that this person had with it, so this is not even the person from Ireland I'm talking about, but this is someone who had an issue with the fact that people were laughing at it and that it was one of Anna's emojis. Again, one of that Star Wars Girls emojis on her channel. And he said, oh, look at that. They're rewarding people. They're rewarding people with this sick joke if you become a member of the channel. Like, no, people are becoming members of the channel because they like her content. They don't care what emoji she has. All she's saying is, hey, these are the only emojis we have because guess what? These are channel-specific emojis. These are inside jokes and inside references on the channel, and that's the reason why, for many people, they're going to be entertaining in that way. And this person just was obsessed. And so I try to make the point to say that they are not mocking people with cancer. And unfortunately, because Twitter does not have an edit button, it originally said they are mocking kids with cancer, which is not what I said. In fact, if you go ahead and look to that tweet, you'll see I immediately fixed it to aren't because I realized, oh gosh, I misspelled that. That's not what I meant to say. So what this woman does, again, the former friend, what she does is she takes that comment out of context without the correction and post it and blast it not only on her Twitter, but on her community tab. And she's got over 10,000 subscribers. And so that's kind of a big deal for me. And she lies about me. She lies about what I said, saying that I think it's funny to mock kids with cancer, which is not anything I've ever said at any point in time. And I think it's disingenuous. I think it's sick. I think it's disgusting that someone would take me out of context in public and then post that on their social pages for everyone to see, including people that either are subscribers to my channel, former subscribers to that channel, including people that said, I no longer respect Odin. I have no respect for Odin anymore, because they believe, because all they see is making fun of kids with cancer, or they are mocking kids with cancer as if I'm defending mocking kids with cancer and not putting the correction where I said they aren't, because they aren't mocking kids with cancer. Anyone with a brain realizes that's fact. And it ticks me off, because I don't like to be slandered. I don't like to be lied about in public in that way. Not to mention, and a huge shout out to Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, because he's always had my back on so many different things, including when I'm wrong, including the times in the past when I've played gatekeeper on certain things. You know, he's called me out on that because he cares. He cares about me. He cares about so many other people, including when he disagrees with those people. So huge shout out to you, man, for having my back on this. But she also decided to post a tweet that since this time, someone has mentioned to me, it wasn't me who did it, but someone else did. I appreciate it. Has been reported because it doxed me. It mentioned my first name, which, again, I don't ever use on this channel. I don't have it as a part of any of the websites that I'm attached to, as part of any of the social media pages that I'm attached to. I don't use my first name or any part of my name in any use of the channel. I like to try and keep my work life and my personal life as separate as possible. Again, obviously there's going to be some crossover now and then, but I try not to do that. So she, in addition to lying about me in public, decided to also dox me by using my first name as well. So all I can say is that you know who you are, and if you're watching this, I don't know what the hell happened to you. I had your back. I was so supportive of you. And even after you had a public spat with other people that I'm friends with, I still had your back and said, hey, you know what, though? We can still be friends. And I don't know what the hell happened, but you have gone off the rails. You might seriously have something going on. I don't know of anything going on, but you might, based on the way that you're acting. And if anyone out there is subscribed to this person's channel, I'm not going to be like, unsubscribe. I'm not like that. But I recommend you go and look and see these things that I've mentioned. Go to her community tab, see the things that she's saying, see the lies that she's saying, and please also look and see about all the things that are going on right now with Twitter and all this other nonsense that's going on. I know it's dramatic. I know there's some people that say, can we just stop this? It seems like high school drama nonsense. And I agree. And that's why I want to try and stop it. But I will not stop when someone is lying about me, is slandering me, slandering my reputation, and on top of that is revealing personal information about me to the public. And she might go off and try and claim, oh, well, you shared private messages that we had together, which contain no personal information. Because there's things that we know about each other because we talk to each other as friends for a long time. And I would never reveal the things that I know about you in public. And the fact that you would go ahead and do that and then also lie about me in public is disgusting. But anyway, I got to end this video because I try and keep things positive. As cynical as I can be, I do try and keep it a relatively positive and fun environment for everyone. So anyway, I just want to thank every single person. If you are still subscribed to this channel after the nonsense from this morning with all of the videos being posted, thank you. Thank you for putting up with that nonsense and being supportive. I read some of the comments on these old videos and they were like, what the hell is this? Or what's going on here? And then, for a brief second, Odin's channel took over the internet, and it was really great stuff. And also to Jeremy, to Anna, to Josiah, to everyone, Mary, Mayhem, Nerdrotic, all of these people, all of these amazing and beautiful people, and I'm probably leaving people out too, Jay, Lethal Lightning, RK Outpost, all of the Geeks and Gamers team, Phantom Menace team that have been supportive of the most recent events of the doxing. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. And also to all those that have been supportive of just the nonsense that's been spattered about me and about other members of the community and all the lies, disgusting lies, and slander as well. I really do appreciate it. And I don't expect anyone else in the fandom to make a video like this. But I did want to address it because it is being talked about. A lot of people don't know what's going on, and hopefully this clears up some information about it. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, everybody. I don't think I'll have a regular video out today because I'm still trying to make sure the channel's not going off the rails with everything I did this morning. But seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for the support and for the love. And I hope that we can start to move on past this nonsense and move to start talking about movie news, talk box office numbers, which is the only thing I want to talk about on this channel. I don't want to make these types of videos. I hate these types of, go ahead and look to past videos. I've never really ever done this before because I don't like doing it. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for being there. Have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless.